I mean, seriously, never been sexier. Hello Starlets, I'm Sarah from Everyday Starlet. Welcome to my channel. I make videos to inspire you to be the best version of yourself and live your dreams. So if you want to be an Everyday Starlet, be sure you hit that subscribe button. No, this is not the best version of myself. I'm actually like sweaty and gross. And I am in serious need of a beauty spa pamper day at home. I actually do a lot of my beauty treatments at home, not my hair, and my roots are starting to show. But you know what? We're gonna pretend that that's not happening right now because there's nothing we can do about it. But I do a lot of my beauty routines at home. I love doing DIY self-care and DIY glam, and I love having like a weekly beauty routine day. So I've shared with you my skincare routine, and I've shared with you my like body care beauty routine. So a lot of the products here are gonna overlap with those videos, and I will link both of those videos to this one. But for a while now, I've been wanting to share with you what my sort of special beauty pamper routine is, and I figured what better time than now while everybody is home and a lot of people are doing their own beauty routines. So if you guys want to see how I spend my beauty pamper day and what products I use and how I make myself feel like the everyday starlet that I like to feel like, which I don't feel like right now, then just keep watching. Just a note, to start this routine, what I usually do, although I've already done this before I filmed, was I actually go through, I take the polish off my nails, which I didn't have polish on my nails at this time, but I would take the polish off my nails, take the polish off my toes, and then I sort of trim and shape the nails on my fingers and my toes, kind of like my pre-prep, because I kind of do my manicure, pedicure in this whole process. So that's kind of like pre-prep. So I just wanted to make a note of that. Now I will get into my routine. Okay, so I apologize if the lighting is a little off here. I'm just trying to work in my bathroom, see how it works. I'm gonna start by tying my sweaty post-workout hair back just to get it out of the way for right now. Okay, so my robe is actually has tons of makeup on it because I haven't washed it since I did my makeup last, so it looks kind of, you know. So the next thing that I really like to do is I like to get rid of all the unwanted hair that I don't want, which is why it's called unwanted. I won't do this on camera, but I've actually been using the Luminizing body trimmer, I think is what it's called. I used to have a different brand but didn't like it quite as much. I like this one. I actually like the face one better than the one that you see on the market. I have a video talking, comparing this one to the one that you find sort of in grocery stores and stuff, and I like this one a lot better. I use the body one primarily on my bikini line. I am actually getting professional laser hair removal treatments. I've had 2, and I don't know when I'll be back to get another one because we're not allowed to leave the house. But I use this on my bikini line, which I am obviously not going to show on camera for monetization reasons. But basically I'm going to take this and I'm going to get rid of all the unwanted hair on my face. Trying to find my best lighting here where I'm not completely dark so you can see me. Note, I do not have like a ton of hair all over my face. It's really just like baby peach fuzz, and no, this will not make your hair grow back thicker and fuller. I have a whole video talking about that myth. It's not true, but this one actually I find makes the hair, like when the hair grows back, I think because of the way that it cuts the hair, like I don't feel stubble or anything like that when it grows back, whereas sometimes if you use certain shavers or if you actually shave your face, sometimes you can feel stubble. So I find that this eliminates that. So I will link everything that I use in the description box below. I also go through and sort of check my eyebrows, make sure that there are no stray hairs, and you know, clean anything up that might be in the way. I will go through and I will actually like trim any like really obnoxious hairs that are sort of growing in the way, but in general I'm just sort of cleaning them up. Nothing a lot serious. Now it's time for me to wash my face, and I use, as I mentioned in my skincare video, I use the Boscia Detoxifying Black Charcoal Cleanser. I've tried a lot of cleansers, this is my favorite. And then I use my Clarisonic to make some tiny bubbles. Now that my cheeks are all pink, I may do a mask at this point depending on what my skin needs, but today I'm not going to. Typically what I would do if it looks like just my nose and my chin are looking a little clogged, I'll use the Boscia Pore Purifying Black Strips. Boscia's not sponsoring this video. I just like a lot of Boscia products. So I will use that. I know they're really only supposed to be on the nose, but sometimes I will also use it on the chin too. I feel like it fits. If I feel like my whole face really needs like a good detox, I will use the Boscia Luminizing Black Mask. This will really clear out your pores, but I also find that my skin is super sensitive, but it's also oily, so I find this doesn't irritate my skin as much, but it does deep clean it, so I can't do this too often. I have to kind of space out when I use this, and I just did this not too long ago, so I won't be doing this again today, but now is the point in the step when I would do one of these two, or even both if my skin really feels like it needs it. But I will say about the black mask, this is a peel-off mask, and I know some of them are really painful, but here's the thing, I just removed the hair from my face, so it's not really that painful, because that's what the pain is when you're peeling them off, is really pulling at the hairs on your face. So, I mean, you know, it does pull, but this isn't like super painful like some of the videos you've seen of people who are like crying in pain while they're peeling them off. That's it tugging on like the baby hairs on your face, and if you get rid of your baby hairs, it doesn't hurt. So the next thing I'm going to do is wash my hair. I'm going to shampoo it and put a deep conditioner on it. I'm going to use the Verb Ghost Shampoo and their hydrating mask, which I have to say, like, Verb products have totally changed my hair. Again, they're not sponsoring this. Nobody is sponsoring this video. My hair was like really not in a good place, and I started using Verb, and it has like completely changed my hair. Okay, so now that my hair is, you know, setting with the deep conditioner, the next thing I'm going to do is run myself a bubble bath. And I'm actually going to use my favorite bubble bath, which is the Deep Steep, because I'm very sensitive to fragrances and artificial colors, artificial dyes, you know, all kinds of that kind of stuff. I actually have done a test on this channel of natural bubble baths, and Deep Steep was definitely my favorite. This bottle's almost empty. I do have a backup. I love the lemon cream. I've also tried the, I think it's called the brown sugar one. They don't have a very strong scent, not gonna lie, but they do make a ton of bubbles, which I love, and I love the fact that they're natural and you get great bubbles from them. So I'm gonna run myself a bubble bath, and I'm actually gonna put on a mask. The mask that I'm going to do is actually, I don't even know if you can even buy this anymore. I haven't seen this particular brand in stores, but it's basically honey. I'm just gonna put some honey on my face because it tends to drip, and I feel like while I'm in the bath, that's the best time for it to drip, because it's not going to get sticky, you know, on anything or whatever. Like if I put this on and just go about doing other things, it tends to drip on things, and then you have a mess. So I figure, why not do it in the bath, because then if it makes a mess, it's the bath, so it doesn't matter, right? So yeah, I'm going to run myself a bubble bath. I'm going to put on my honey mask, and then I'm going to relax for a while. I know, this mask is sweet. You guys didn't really think I was gonna film myself in the bathtub. I mean, seriously, I'm trying not to get kicked off YouTube here, and I'm trying not to destroy the very expensive camera that I'm using to film this. Yeah, and we're trying to keep this clean for YouTube. That's how it works here, people. So yeah, I took my bubble bath and I washed off my honey mask. My skin feels nice and soft and smooth. Honey is so good for the skin. You can Google all the amazing benefits to honey, but yeah, it's so good for the skin, especially skin that is overstressed, which all of our skin is probably overstressed right now. All of us are probably overstressed right now. So the next thing I'm gonna do is hop back in the shower. I'm going to rinse everything out of my hair, and I'm actually going to use my Verb conditioner, leave that on for a little while. Why not? That's kind of optional whether or not you leave in their conditioner. And it's also optional after a deep conditioning mask. I just like the extra conditioner. Then I'm going to use my favorite body scrub. This is the Base Coffee Body Scrub in Creme Brulee, which I love. I actually love using this, rinsing it off, and then I shave my legs, because then my skin is nice and exfoliated for shaving my legs. Feels so incredibly smooth afterwards. Actually, after that, I do an initial rinse with my typical body wash, which is the Dr. Bronner's body wash, which was in my other video. I forget the name of it, but I'll leave it linked below. Everything will be linked below. For me personally, oils don't really sit well on my skin, so even though I love this particular body scrub. I don't like to leave the oil sitting on my skin because that tends to make my skin break out. So I like to do like an initial body wash after. And I actually do that, little tip, I do that after I rinse the conditioner out of my hair every time. I always make sure that like after I rinse my conditioner out, I do one more body wash because I find that it really cuts back on the back knee. If conditioner sits on the back or on your skin or whatever, that can cause breakouts too. So when I'm done rinsing the conditioner, I'm done with the body scrub and I'm done shaving, I do like a final body wash before I get out of the shower and just make sure that my skin is nice and clean. So I'm gonna do that. And then we'll move on to the next step. So now that I'm out of the shower, the next thing that I'm going to do is my Body Beauty butt mask. I mean, this is totally an optional step, but it's kind of fun. I'm not going to show you this in this video, but I do have a whole review of the original 4 of these and which ones I like. The Squeeze It, which is this yellow one, is brightening, which is one of my favorites. The other favorite is, I forget the name, but it's the green one that's the detox. If you actually want to see me use these and try them out, test them out, I have a whole video dedicated to these, so I'll tell you. So I throw this on and then I throw on everywhere but my butt. I actually put on my body lotion because my skin will get too dry if I don't. I actually use the Replenix body lotion every day, but I actually use the smoothing when I do my Pamper days because this one's actually more expensive, so I don't use it for every day. I use the antioxidant for every day, but I use this on Pamper days because this is a little bit more luxurious and it's a little bit pricier. So I save this for my Pamper days. I put this all over the rest of my body. I do put this on my butt after the butt mask, but I skip that area because the butt mask is on it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and I will check back in with you. Okay, so while I still have my butt mask on and I have my body lotion seeping in, the next thing I'm gonna do is use my Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Micro Bubbling Cloud Mask because I love my bubbles. This is super fun. You just squeeze out a few pumps, rub it together in your hands, rub it on your face. And it starts to bubble. I'm looking so cute. I mean, seriously, never been sexier. So while I have my butt mask on and my bubble mask on, I'm actually going to take some time to pay attention to my nails. Now, while I was in the tub, one thing that I like to do in the bath, because sometimes I get bored, is I like to take some time to kind of push back my cuticles on my hands and on my toes. You know, just while they're nice and soft, it's the perfect time to just sort of work them in. I work them in with my nails. Granted, I'm a licensed nail tech. I don't currently work in a salon, but I am licensed. I'm a licensed cosmetologist as well. So, it's probably not appropriate for me to be telling you to push back your cuticles with your other fingers. I know I'm supposed to tell you to use like an orange wood stick covered in cotton, like whatever. What I do is I gently push them back with my fingernails. And then I use the Deborah Lippmann cuticle remover, which I have started using, which honestly, love it. Been a godsend. I use it on my fingers and my toes, and while I'm letting everything sink in, I just sort of rub this on, just on my cuticles. I rub it in. I'll do this on my toes too, but I'm just gonna show you on my hands because it's easier. And then I kind of go in and continue to work my cuticles down as far as I want them. And if you're having trouble taking me seriously while I have this stuff on my face, I don't blame you. Okay, then you can take like a cloth or, you know, paper towel, or don't use toilet paper because it's a hot commodity right now. But I wouldn't use toilet paper for this anyway because it's way too flimsy, but that's beside the point. I actually wipe off the stuff and I kind of try to go in and just, you know, almost like I'm exfoliating my cuticles a little bit. Basically, I'm just gonna finish this up and I'm gonna rinse off my bubble mask. I'm gonna take off my butt mask and then I'm just gonna put some of my body lotion just, you know, in the area that I missed. I think of the butt mask kind of like a serum, and then I still wanna put a little bit of moisturizer on top of it. You don't wash it off, you just take the butt mask off and it's just kind of like a nice little serum on your butt that makes the skin feel really smooth. So I'm gonna take care of my toes, wipe off the mask, take off the butt mask, put some lotion on, and then I'll be right back for the next step. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do, this stuff is actually super optional, but I just think it's fun. I'm gonna use my Bite Beauty Agave Lip Scrub, and I'm just gonna scrub my lips a little bit. I've already exfoliated them with my face cloth, which I do that every day, and I can't talk while I'm doing this. I do that every day, and you know, that I find is enough exfoliation for my lips, but I kind of like to do this maybe once a week or so. Just as a special treat. Then once that's rinsed off, I use my K&C Beauty lip mask. I actually have a review of lip masks, and to be honest with you, I kept using this one because I heard that this is the one the Kardashians use, and I figure, what the heck, if it's good enough for them. But to be honest, the lip masks are optional. I think they're fun. I do think they make my lips soft. And I really shouldn't have put this on first. Hold on. Because I can't talk once I put that on. So let me tell you about this mask first. I'm going to put on my eye mask, which is the Grace and Stella. It's like an energy drink for your eyes. This is anti-wrinkle energizing eye mask. I really love this. But once my hands have stuff on them, it's hard to open. Okay, these are like cool gold masks that, put this down here. You see all the celebrities wearing. I don't know if this is the specific one that they wear. This is the one that I like. You know, there's a lot of different brands that do these like gold colored eye masks. Sometimes they stay on better than other times. Now I'll put on my lip mask. Just have like a breathing opening, but it's still hard to talk. And now I take this into the bedroom. How sexy is that? So now that I've gone to my bedroom, I'm going to rub my feet and my hands with my First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream to keep them nice and hydrated, and then put my feet in some cozy socks. I'm going to do a guided meditation with my Calm app. That's my favorite. And then I'm going to put on my Dr. Dennis Gross Light Mask, which is the only thing that's actually changed since my last skincare routine video. I switched from Neutrogena and invested in this one, which I love that it's rechargeable. And then I just zen out and relax. So next I'm going to continue on with my usual skincare routine. I'm going to use my Peter Thomas Roth Cloud Cream and my Bite Beauty Lip Mask. And of course I'm going to use my Clarisonic Massager and my Mexi Top Lip Plumper. I actually have the new Mexi Top. They actually sent me the latest version, and I have a review of the old version. And a lot of you have been asking me about the new version. I have to say, it took a little getting used to, but I do really like it. It's got a lot more bells and whistles than the old one. It's been working really well, and it was just an adjustment because the timing and everything is a little bit different, and I think you can do a lot more settings with it, but I haven't really gotten too experimental. But I do really like the new version. Love the old version. So much better than the expensive original, which I forget the name of. But yeah, I have a whole video reviewing this, and I definitely would recommend this. Updated version is great. Okay, so here I am, fresh-faced and pink. And yeah, I actually took a break, had something to eat because I was hungry, and I blow dried my hair and then just kind of put it in this braid just to kind of get it out of the way. The next thing I'm going to do is paint my toes. I don't do this every single week, but they needed it. So, you know, I try to do this every other, sometimes every 3 times, depending on, you know, when they need to be done. So like I mentioned before, I'm a licensed nail tech, so I have the whole C&D shellac kit with the light and everything, so like that's what I use. It's not really an at-home thing. They have other versions that you can use at home and things like that, but I have the professional one because I'm a licensed professional. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do on my toes, and then I'll show you what I'm doing with my nails lately. So yeah, I'm gonna work on my toes and I'll be right back. I'm actually using my favorite red, which is the C&D Shellac Hollywood. It's my favorite red, especially for this time of year. Okay, and now my toes are done, and normally I would do my fingernails in the same color, but I'm actually not going to do that today because honestly, I have been washing my hands so much more. I mean, normally I'm an obsessive hand washer, but like it's been on another level, and so I have not been able to keep polish. Even this shellac, which is supposed to last 2 weeks, I haven't been able to keep that on my nails. So I'm just gonna buff my nails with my favorite Deborah Lippmann Smooth Operator buffer file. It's got 4 sides and they're numbered, so it's like you buff them with 1, with 2, with 3, and with 4. And I'm telling you, it'll look like you're wearing clear polish. It's amazing. And I don't know if it'll pick it up on camera, but like it literally looks like I'm wearing clear polish in person. I have to wash my hands and get some of the buffing dust off of it, but yeah. I've just been finding this to be such a more convenient way because I'm constantly washing my hands, putting hand lotion on them, and I was just finding that polish was just not lasting on my nails at all. I have a difficult time with polish lasting anyway, but this was just getting ridiculous, and I just was getting tired of constantly having to redo them. And if you want to see my favorite hand care tips and hand creams for those of us who are washing our hands obsessively, which we all should be, then I have a video for that, so I will link that to this video. And that has been my Pamper Day routine. Ooh, I am so pink. But that was my Pamper Day routine, and you know, I adjust it obviously sometimes depending on timing. Sometimes like I'll skip taking a bath if I'm in more of a rush or something. You know, I'll do different face masks depending on what my skin is feeling like that day. Sometimes I do my nails, sometimes I don't need to do my nails, sometimes I do my nails like on another random day. I just wanted to get it all done today while I had some beautiful daylight and stuff. So hopefully this gave you some ideas for, you know, self-care pamper routines that you can do if you are stuck at home, as most of us are. I will link everything I used in this video that I can find in the description box below, and I will also link all of the videos on like my other beauty care routines that are related to this, because I didn't want to do a whole lot of like repetitive stuff. So like, you know, my hair care, my skin care, like other basic everyday routines that I have videos on, I will make sure I link to this video in the description box so you guys can, you know, get all of my massive beauty tips. If you guys have any videos that you want to see, I haven't been doing a lot of beauty videos lately, but if you have any specific beauty videos that you would like me to film, let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Any other videos too, non-beauty, you know, fashion, style, DIY, anything you'd like to see me do, again, leave a comment below, let me know. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a big thumbs up, share it with anybody you think that might enjoy it and find it helpful. If you want to be an everyday starlet, be sure you hit that subscribe button. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you join me next time.